Coincidentally, we scheduled him for an interview today, and today happens to be his birthday. He is a young, energetic, and promising comedian by name MC TouchMe. I'll bring him on set today to tell us a little about his upcoming days and what you need to know about him. But before I comment, if you're new to our session, do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and do us an email. Tell us how we can be of service to you, and we'll be here to serve you. My name again is Moses. Thank you so much for joining us, MC.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so I want you to tell us a little about your upcoming days. But before we comment, I'd like to say a happy birthday to you, right?
Thank you, sir.
It happens to be your birthday. So you tell us, first of all, your upcoming days and what we need to know about you before we comment.
Okay. Seriously, I didn't start as a comedian.
Okay.
I started as a gospel artist. Because I came from a family that is, a gospel inclined in terms of music.
Okay.
My elder brother is into music. My younger sister, I have younger ones. Like they are twins, a boy and a girl. They are into music too. The ones going down to, they're into music. I'm the one who decided to be different by doing comedy.
Okay.
So automatically, it all started while I was in SS3. When I finished my secondary school, I was waiting to enter university.
Okay.
So, that period now when you are writing jam, you are doing nothing. So I started listening to music, like gospel music, and I do hear my brother. My elder brother have like 3 albums, gospel albums.
Okay.
So when I listen to it, I'll be like, when you have a senior brother, you are looking up to me. So I said, so after doing gospel, when people listen, they be like, your voice is not good. So I have first song, second song, 3. So people are telling me my voice is bad. Though back then in the university, I used to enter stage. I had to stay university.
Okay.
I used to enter stage perform. But after that, I said, okay, let me try something else. Since it's like this gospel is not
working.
So I decided it was when I went for NYC Anambra State, 2017. That was when I decided to change to MC TouchMe.
Okay.
But before then, I was into music. I was using Mr. Sagacious. Mr. Sagacious.
Okay.
Heaven on Earth Academy, they know me as Mr. Sagacious. I've taught them before.
Okay.
So I started as MC TouchMe. The reason why I even choose that name because
exactly what I wanted to ask.
I really want to be different and also touch people in comedy.
Okay.
So I found out that I'm a very funny character. I hardly get serious. I play a lot.
Okay.
And I make people laugh. Though sometimes, not everybody, but I know I do try to make them laugh. So I decided to take Touch Me because I'm going to, after listening to me, either I touch you by making you laugh or prophetically, like.
Okay, so your concept of comedy is a kind of.
Yes, it's not ordinary. Like they say, music is spiritual. My own is kind of spiritual. Like looking at it is comedy, but after the comedy, that is beyond comedy.
Okay.
So that's how I choose that name to do this thing. So when I started, and it's not funny at all. It's not funny to do comedy. Comedy is something that is inborn or something that you train yourself. You can't just come out, carry microphone, and laugh. It's not that. But MC, you can do MC. Anybody can do MC.
Yeah.
Anybody can do MC. But comedy is not that easy. So you have to train yourself. Though you are good, but you have to put more effort. So.
Wow, remarkable indeed. I was wanting to ask if you're going to want to tell us a little about the songs you sang, which perhaps maybe has been thrown by the side, right?
There's this particular one I won't forget. I used it to during my university days. I made money with that song, Sagacious Dance.
Okay.
I took the name Sagacious because Sagacious simply means wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom, but as the name is too big, like Sagacious, we're like, what is Sagacious? So, but it simply means wisdom. So when I took the name, I love listening to P Square. Like, P Square, Paul and Peter. Yeah, yes. Okay. I love them so much. So they are one of their songs they sang that time, Testimony. I'm doing my testimony. Oh, this and that. So I used that one now to sing my own dance, like Sagacious dance. Okay. Even when I entered on stage, I thought I brought some persons on stage to teach them on how to dance. So people spread me money, and I found out that I was, it was in my final year in the university. So that's Sagacious dance. Have you heard this type of dance in this place, baby? Yeah, I have the CD plate with me.
Okay, but you couldn't continue in the music.
Yes. Well, when I look at it, it's as if I'm the prodigal son in my family because all of them have gospel and so I had to change.
Okay, that seems to be like what the story has been. We have most of the artists out there who started gospel, like
exactly, church boy.
All of you now delve into the worldly kind of thing just because of the money.
Exactly.
Remarkable. All right, so I want you to tell us a little about the industry, right? What has the industry been so far for you, the comedy industry, especially in Bonny as it is? What's your relationship with other artists? You have a good working relationship with the likes of JP, INEC, and all of them?
Like seriously, till today, whenever I see INEC, I always thank him. He's my very good friend. Though that he doesn't know me, but I know him more.
Wow.
There's something about me which I don't like saying because when I say it, people get scared or they don't they feel like, since you know me, why am I closer to you again? You know, apart from being a comedian, I have the gift of seeing. Yes. When I look at you, I've already known things, but I'll pretend I don't know.
So do you want to prophesy anything?
No. You see what I say? My comedy is quite spiritual. You see?
Okay, yeah.
So when I'm working with you, I will be serving you in the sense that that's what I'm supposed to do. But without you knowing that I've known you, then the way I'll be acting, you'll be like, look at this fool or this woman, he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't want to prove to you that I know you, so that you will not sit and wise, or maybe I'm trying to teach you what to do. You understand? So that was exactly how me and Messi met. When I saw her, it was that Assemblies of God Church. I told her something. She was like, who am I? I have this boldness that nobody has used this boldness to talk to her before. I started laughing.
So ultimately, you have a relationship with most of the artists around.
Yes, because of that, she said she would feature me too. I said, you have to feature me, so that was how we started our
relationship show. Yes. So what about JP? Because JP seems to be one of the names around town.
I really like JP. Not even I can't hide it. The reason why I love that guy, the guy is too talented. Wow, he's my friend on WhatsApp. I do watch his posts, and I just realized that he trained himself and he's good at what he does. So even this show that he's going to do this December now, on 25th of this December, I even called him. He said I should send my video, that he wants to see my link and know if he puts me. There's this woman of virtue at that. Do you know this Spring Foundation school? Yes. There's this one church, Virtuous Woman something. I've forgotten her name. When she did her birthday, I was the MC there. So when JP came in, every year was so funny and all that, plus another person. So, but I was the anchored MC. So after everything, I announced to them, letting them know that this is MC JP, though people know him. But why did I say that? When he came in, he didn't even stress himself. It's just like part of him.
Yes, it's like the comedy was with
exactly. Looking at how this thing, it was that day they said this guy, the governor of River State, UK, is coming at local government. So that was the day he came in, because he doesn't usually base in Port Harcourt. When I met JP, I was like, I want to move over to Port Harcourt. He said, no, I should start from here. I should not come to PH. That is not that easy, as I think. You understand? Well, but me, I'm even planning to move to Lagos. Yes, because Lagos is where I believe I'll meet most of what I'm looking for.
So you ultimately have good working relationship with JP and INEC.
Even Blackie Hands. Even I was surprised today. That was my birthday. When I on my data, I saw you wish me happy birthday.
Wow, remarkable.
I was surprised.
Interesting. Okay, so can we know what you charge for an outing, right? To anchor an event, to anchor, to MC a marriage, or to go for a show as a comedian? What's your average charge as it is?
To be honest with you, when you are doing something with people that you know, your charge is not that much. But if you are dealing with people that you don't know, like they recommend you, they like call somebody, then you charge them. I always tell church people or men of God that I have so much respect for them because of my mom. I grew up in a what's it called? In a church family, like a gospel house family. So each time I come across any man of God or to do something that has to do with church, because of my mother, sometimes I will tell you, okay, give me transport money. But normally, if I'm charging, if it is marriage, if it is birthday, if it is mention it different, maybe outstanding comedy, it's different price.
So averagely, let's have an average price. Normally, if you want to charge for an event,
for now, 25 to 50K.
Wow, remarkable. Okay, so all right, so you've heard it for yourself that it's quite very easy to afford MC TouchMe. You want to get across to him and feature him in your events, to anchor your events, your weddings, and all that, right? So MC TouchMe, let's talk about a little about the challenges you would face. The industry is not an easy one, obviously. Honestly. So you want to tell us about the challenges you have faced in the past, and how ready are you to face the ones that you would come across as you try to move up?
I've faced one of them is this tribal what's it called, differentiation, in the sense that you're not from us, you're one of us. Like I said, I've traveled so many places. I don't like showing myself. Even if I pass, I'm that kind of person. If I have like mansion, cars, you know, I like living a simple life.
Honestly. Let's wait until you have it first. Because they said you can only know a person when you give him money and pass. I'll be watching you closely to see how you react.
So automatically, I face challenge of, I have this small body, small face, even small voice. When I started this comedy stuff, when I come in, they'll be like, who is this guy? I don't know you. Sometimes you might try to crack joke. They will off the mic. Sometimes they'll do like this. Away.
Like you should leave this thing.
Because either they're not getting you or they don't know you.
But most comedians, with the stories I've heard, most stand-up comedians and even artists who started early faced these challenges. So I don't think that should be something that should deter you from going forward. So how ready are you Okay, so how ready are you to overcome these challenges?
For now, I'm used to it. It's no longer moving me. It's not happening again. Okay. But when it started, I wasn't.
You were discouraged. So obviously you've grown past that.
Exactly.
Wow, that's interesting. All right, so tell us before we wrap up. Tell us what your next 5 years would be like in the comedy industry.
Honestly speaking, I have a big dream, very big, in the sense that sometimes it'll be like, guy, go and marry, because I mean, looking at the year I finished school and now I finished university 2014. So now it's 8 years. I went to service 2017, 5 years. That's why I say I don't like talking about myself.
So in the next 5 years, what should we be looking
So why I'm saying that is because I don't have this marriage of a thing in my mind. I have a lot I want to achieve.
So you're saying to those
in the next 5 years now,
you're saying to those young ladies who are looking out that they've gotten a supposed husband that they should not even put their hopes on you, right? Is that what you're saying?
But they don't keep on applying. Because every office have different kinds of
all right, so you're obviously not ready, but are you engaged or you're single? You have a girlfriend at the moment or you're single? You don't want to say about that. Last words to Abiba before you go. 1, 2, 3 words you have to say to them before we wrap up the show for today.
Okay. Honestly speaking, in the next 5 years, I must answer that question. In the next 5 years, I should be going world tour. Okay. Like I see Kiss Daniel and see Whiskey doing, going from countries to countries to do my show. Then wrapping it up, I think I should tell other comedians out there that they should try and be themselves. Like, don't try to copy somebody or try to behave like another person. Be like, create your own self.